The original timeline is unrealistic. Their objection is not political, it is technical. The system does not work reliably enough yet to be deployed in every car on American roads. In January 2026, Representative Thomas Massie introduced an amendment to defund Section 24220. He called the mandate dystopian science fiction that makes the federal government the judge, the jury, and the executioner on the fundamental right to travel freely. That amendment failed by a vote of 164 to 268. The No-Kill Switches in Cars Act, introduced in February 2025, remains stalled in committee. The mandate is still law, and there is no federal opt-out provision for a consumer who does not consent to being monitored. But the kill switch is only one layer of what they are building into your next vehicle. The second layer is pointed directly at your face. Your grandmother's car had a rear-view mirror. It showed her what was behind her. It did not record where she was looking. It did not generate a profile of her fatigue patterns and upload it to a server. The camera in your next car does all of that. Under the European Union's General Safety Regulation, every new vehicle sold in Europe is required to be equipped with an advanced driver distraction warning system by July 7, 2026. These are not rear-view cameras. These are inward-facing cameras mounted inside the cabin, pointed at the driver, tracking eye movement, gaze direction, head position, and drowsiness indicators in real time. The United States market is following the same trajectory. If you want your new car to earn a top safety rating in 2026, it comes equipped with a camera watching your face. These systems are now shipping in vehicles from Volvo, BMW, and others across all vehicle segments. Here's what automakers are not advertising. These systems are software-defined. The camera is a hardware input, and the software that determines what it monitors, what it records, and what it transmits can be updated remotely after you drive off the lot. What the system does when you buy it is not necessarily what it does in 3 years. The manufacturer pushes an over-the-air update. You receive it, and you do not choose it. The data these cameras generate is biometric: eye movement patterns, pupil dilation, fatigue signatures, gaze duration. When that data is tied to your vehicle identification number, registered permanently to your legal name, it cannot be meaningfully anonymized. Your VIN is your identity. The data attached to it is a permanent behavioral record of every drive you take. A February 2026 CNN investigation found that 90% of new cars already track driving behavior every 3 seconds, monitoring speed, braking, phone use, and precise location. Automakers collect up to $100 per vehicle per year selling this information. We do not need to speculate about what the industry does with driver data when it decides to monetize it. We already have the enforcement orders. This is not a theory. This is a federal enforcement action with a signed order, a documented victim, and a company that set aside $300 million in litigation reserves because of what it did. General Motors built a feature called Smart Driver into its OnStar connected vehicle service. They marketed it as a free safety tool designed to encourage better driving habits. What it actually did was track every enrolled driver's precise GPS location, speed, hard braking, rapid acceleration, late-night travel, and seatbelt use, as often as every 3 seconds. General Motors then sold that data to 2 companies, LexisNexis Risk Solutions and Verisk Analytics. Those firms compiled the information into driver behavior reports and sold them to insurance companies. Drivers whose own vehicles had been reporting on them for months began receiving notices that their premiums were going up. They had not filed claims, they had not received tickets. Their car had filed the report for them, and they never knew it was happening. On one driver, Tameka Clay, saw her insurance premium jump 80% after General Motors transmitted 603 entries of her driving data from her Chevrolet Camaro. She told investigators that she never imagined it would be spying on them. The Federal Trade Commission finalized a 20-year enforcement order against General Motors and OnStar on January 14, 2026.